getting it flat. I'm looking for angles and ways to get in to give me access to a flat piece. Not try to make one right off the bat, because it's just next to impossible, and you'll end up wasting a lot more rock than if you just try to get into it, do the best you can with it. So obviously this wasn't a very big chunk to start with. It's not going to make a very big point, but it's better than throwing it in the scrap pile, I think. For me, anyway. I like to work small stuff a lot of times just to see how far I can take it. And we're just about getting down to a point here. There we go. Go. Here's another. If you hit it several times on a spot that you feel like it should go, check your platform. Something's wrong. The physics will let it go if it's right. Just a little adjustment on that. No, it's still not right. Let's relieve it just a little bit. Isolate it here. Good. All right. There we go. Platform preparation. And this one is a really weak platform. I kind of want to isolate it, but I want to beef it up just a little, because I'm going to try to take off a big area of mass right here. We're starting to flatten out pretty good, so yeah, that took about half of that mass that I was trying to get. We can set up right next to it. Just take your hammer stone or your abrader, pop back like that, just grind it back, set up that platform. And wipe right down the side of it. Can't quite get in there with this punch. There's the little plate. Just trying to give it just a little relief off the back side of that, and that's all it needed to let go. Try to come back this way and take a little bit of that mass. This one's pretty iffy for a punch, but this is one of those situations where it's kind of showing you what I would normally do that with probably a hammerstone, just to show what this little punch can do. I think I got enough of that to hook. Let's see. Yeah, we did. And obviously, as this gets thinner and switch over, do a little pressure flecking or whatever, but as far as the major amount of thinning, now we did use this hammerstone just a little bit, mainly just to turn the edge, but I just wanted to show the effectiveness of the punch and the power, really. I mean, it doesn't, I'm guilty of overstriking a lot of the time, and it really doesn't take that much power when you hit the end of the punch. So but you'll kind of find how the combination works with the rock and the punch that you're using. Different textures, different, I don't know how to describe it. Some Antler will be a little bit harder, and some softer and a little more pithy. On really tough stone, I like the harder bone to make just a initial, the first few flakes. Once you get in there, well, I guess what I was trying to say was I use the softer Antler punches on the more delicate materials. They're cleaner, easier to flake, and then the harder ones typically on the more difficult materials. But there are tons of places in both for both types. Sorry about that, just about lost you there. Anyway, here's a example of what I ended up with out of that. I mean, just a really quick little video, little preform on making flat spalls or flat preforms. Thanks.